Good morning, everyone. My name is Jurica Čular. I'm coming from Information System Security Bureau, which is acting as CERT for Croatian government. So today I'll talk how Croatia introduced NIS Directive into its legislation. To be more precise, I'll talk how we will do it, since it's not totally done yet. I've heard a lot of talk about NIS Directive in these 2 days, so I'll just go briefly about the directive. I'll explain what approach we took in transforming it into legal documents, what were the problems during this process, and to conclude, what can we expect from the new law. So NIS Directive came into place in summer 2016 after long negotiations between member states. And the original idea was that all countries need to implement it in next year and a half. It seemed a long period back then, and that was one of the main problems why we started so late. So in brief, what is the difference between directive and regulation coming from EU? Directive is a document that simply sets goals and demands what each member state should do, and it does not impose clear legal boundaries. It may be, okay, it's a good thing for member states because they can create law according to country needs and country setups, but at the same time it makes hard for country to, let's say, create brand new law. It would be much easier if it was regulation, kind of document that's legally bounding for each country, just to totally introduce it into its legislation like it was with GDPR. Okay, so what's NIS Directive? It's Network Information Security Directive. It's regarded as the first cybersecurity policy on EU level, and globally, it's regarded as the first cybersecurity strategy for a big federation. There is no one unique document that will cover such big market as NIS Directive. It is mandatory for all EU states, but it's not mandatory for all EU companies, and its focus is on essential or critical services. What is the scope? NIS Directive